Hey guys, so the next lesson you guys will have to do is on the feminist perspective of childcare. So this can be used to contrast against what Wilmot and Young said about the symmetrical family as well. Okay, now just to get started, to just kind of go back over our knowledge from yesterday, you have 3 explanations and 3 researchers. If I could just get you to match up the right explanation to right researcher, then if I could, while doing that, if I could get you to add to the explanation the following key terms: that joint segregated roles, march of progress, and instrumental and expressive roles. The reason I'm getting you to do that is for an A grade, you need to be using conceptually detailed language, and in practicing that, you'll get used to it and it will give you an increased chance of getting an A grade. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with a feminist view on domestic labour. So this is how feminists criticise the work of Wilmot and Young. We started looking at this yesterday, where they only interviewed men, but this is looking at it in more detail. They asked the question, do you help your wife with domestic chores? Now, there's a couple of problems that you could note down for why that's a problem. First of all, a problem with that is that help can mean lots of different things. It can mean putting away the dishes after the woman has cooked, made dinner, cleaned up the table, washed up. That's help, but it's not proportional. So that's one problem. And secondly, another problem is that men tend to, studies have found, exaggerate more than women how much they do in a home. So even if they feel they're helping a lot, it might be disproportional. So if I could get you to explain that in your own words. So then Oakley did interviews and found that men claim to do a lot of the housework, and the stuff they do only takes account 15% of what's done in the home. They also found that jobs tended to be sex typed, so the more pleasurable jobs were done by the men. So if you want to write down a few examples of the more pleasurable jobs, it might be things like the gardening, having fun with the kids, while females did the more kind of boring, mundane jobs like washing up, cooking, and things like that. So if you put a few examples of female-male jobs, in the notes underneath the slide, you can see there's an article. If I can get you to read that and explain how the work that females do does affect their mental health. So that's what I'd like you to do for that task. Okay, once you've done that, for your evaluation point, if I could just get you to add that this ignores the fact that there has been developments that have social changes that have meant that men are doing more work in the home. So there's been an increased representation of men taking on more domestic duties in the home. The example I think of is Peter Andre, who is shown working with the kids quite a lot, and it's changing the culture of what men are expected to do. Okay, so we've gone through a few paragraphs there. So the question is, evaluate the view the division of labour in couples is now equal. What I would like you to do is write a paragraph for that, and I would suggest either do it on Young and Wilmot or the feminist stuff we've done today, and make sure you follow the standard way of writing that. Make a point, explain your point, which is linking in the knowledge. So if you're doing Young and Wilmot, it could be the 4 ways the symmetrical families worked. Apply a bit of evidence, so give an example like the Equal Pay Act and how that, or labour saving devices, of something that's made women's lives more easy. Comment on whether your point supports or criticises the statement in the question. So does it support the fact that division of labour is getting more equal? Does it go against that? And then add your evaluation, which is a criticism of the previous theory. Okay, that's all we've got to do for that lesson. Let me know if you've had any problems. Cheers, bye.